We had a little girl from Bowling Green that was on Good Morning America that many people saw, and she was on there with a TSA agent doing an invasive search inside of her clothing, inside of her pants. We had an 8-month-old who was having their diaper inspected. Then we had a 95-year-old who had their diaper taken off and inspected and stayed, I presume, for hours waiting to get through the TSA. When the TSA head Pistole was here, he said, well, we need to do these invasive searches. And he said, well, we may slow down or we may not do them as much. But then he sent me a letter and said absolutely that we have to because an 8-year-old in Kandahar exploded a bomb. To me, I think that shows a bit of naivete to think that somehow there's a similarity between an 8-year-old in Kandahar and an 8-year-old in Bowling Green, Kentucky. I mean, the only similarity is their age, and I wouldn't consider age to be a risk factor. If anything, age might argue against a risk, but to say that she's the same age as someone who put off a bomb in Kandahar, I mean, we have to bring some sense to what we're doing in this country. After 10 years, why don't we have a frequent flyer program? People, a big bulk of those traveling are traveling 2 and 3 times a week, and yet we treat everybody equally as a terrorist suspect.